Can an on-camera LED light pack for less than £20 really be that good? Well, we're about to find out. Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of byteofgeek. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Best Light 160 LED lighting pack that you can use with your digital camera. This is kind of like a generic Chinese brand. There's a ton of these around that are identical, just different names of them. So this particular one was bought off of Amazon. There's a link to it below in the description if you want to take a look at it. But we're gonna unbox this and see if it's any good. So let's get to it. So guys, here we go. Here we got the lovely little box that it comes in. You see. It is a high quality imported LED lighting wafers, long lifespan up to 50,000 hours, highly efficient power saving, low energy consumption, stable colour temperature after long periods of use, automatic IT circuit control support, utilises imported IC technology, large brightness range and lower power consumption. Yeah. It's a bunch of LEDs that are basically on a circuit board, powered by, you can either have, as you can see there, you can either have it powered by 6 AA batteries, or you can actually get a Panasonic or a Sony lithium battery that you might use in something like a camcorder or something like that. This particular item, as I say, there's multiple variants of this from a bunch of different manufacturers. This particular model comes with 3 filters, so you get a yellow, kind of like a purpley colour, and a white diffuser type one. So nothing else in the box there. So yeah, so as I say, we've got some diffusing filters here. That's your kind of like your pinky purpley one there. You get your yellow one and your white diffusing one, which for the purpose of probably something like using on a camera for video, that's probably the one that you would use just to soften up the light a little bit. And you get an instruction book. Not a huge amount there really, but basically don't get it wet and don't cover it, don't get it hot. So this is the actual unit itself. Comes with this little item here, which I'm assuming is a mount. If you wanted to mount it onto something. So yeah, so this is your hot shoe mount. So it's obviously something that's not built into the base of it. So yeah, so this is your mount. It's nothing particularly spectacular, I guess. It's got a bit of weight to it. It's not completely plastic. You've got plastic here, you've got plastic here, and you've got plastic there. But the main body part of it is actually metal. You've got it's a ball type mount there. It's a little bit stiff, I guess. It's not. Let's loosen that off a little bit. See if that makes. There you go. That makes it a little bit different there. So it's quite a reasonable mount, given that you probably have it fixed facing forward all the time anyway. It doesn't have to be amazing. So that's the mount. The actual light box itself, as you can see, it's just banks of LED lights. Got your hot shoe mount connector there. You've then got in the back, you can either put your AA batteries in, or you can put in that lithium power supply that I mentioned. You've got on-off switch there, which is also your brightness control. This is actually a this button here is actually that's that one there. There's actually a battery level check, and that will light up there. So this comes off for you to get your batteries in. So yeah, a bit odd that you've got kind of like the battery compartment open to elements there. So you know, obviously that's the reason why they say don't get it wet. But you know, that is effectively just holding your batteries in. So I actually have some AA batteries at the moment, so let's get those put in and see how it performs. I would recommend you use rechargeable for this. I think you know, given the number of LEDs, it's likely to go through batteries relatively quickly, but you know, I might do a follow-up video to this later on, just to see whether that is the case or not. So positives and negatives. So let's get these installed in. There we go. Slap on the cover on the back for what it's worth, and there we have it. Okay, so loaded up. You know, obviously that's added a little bit more weight to this unit. You know, it's you know, it was a relatively light unit before the batteries went in, so you've got to, you know, you bear that in mind when you're deciding your battery choice there. With the filter, so filters just slide in there at the front. There you go. So let's have a look, see what it's. Let's power it on and see what it's like with no filter on it. Oh, well, that's a success story. Right, okay, so turns out it's a little bit fiddly with the positioning of the batteries. It's not 100% accurate. I mean, you can see in the way those batteries lined up there, you know, it's a little bit, yeah. Well, you know, it's less than £20, so there we go. So that's on its lowest setting, and I apologise for this now if this is a bit bright in the video, but I'm going to turn this up to its maximum setting. There you go. So we give you an idea of light. That is the current light that's focused on the desk at the moment, and this is with obviously the camera's adjusting to the light here, but you can see the amount of light that's being shone onto the area there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get this set up now so that the camera's facing me and the light pack is also facing me. You'll see it with the video with the light on and the light off, and you tell me, you know, do you think it's worth just under £20? Okay guys, so that was the quick unboxing of it. What I wanted to do now is just show you what it actually looks like. This is currently without the light pack on, so this is using some natural light coming in through the window behind the camera, and as you can see, the camera's adjusted to this. It looks fairly natural light there, and what we'll do now is I'll switch on the light pack. I'll actually put it at full strength, and you can see what the difference is. So there we go. That's it's extremely bright in my eyes, but that is the light pack on full strength. Camera's, I don't know, 3-4 feet away from me. So you know, in terms of a light, it feels like it's actually, you know, adding something to the scene here. Obviously, you know, this is daylight. What I will actually do is I will just darken the room a little bit more. I'll close the shutters on the windows, and we can see what it looks like then. So there you go guys, I've closed off some more light on the windows, so the room's quite a bit darker now. Obviously the camera's adjusted its ISO settings on this, so it's you know, it's obviously letting more light into the lens. This is with the light pack off, so I'm going to turn that back onto full brightness, and you can see what it looks like again. So there we go, full brightness on the light pack, which is really quite bright in this this darker room, but obviously the camera's adjusted its settings a little bit to let you know, for the darker room and everything, and now it's got this extra light in there. To me, it feels, just looking at the second screen on the camera that I've got to the side here, I can actually see my image there, and to me it just looks like it's a little bit too bright. So I'm actually going to add on one of the filters just to diffuse that light a little bit and just see if that makes a difference. So, you know, somebody standing in front of the camera and that light pack, it's brought it down a touch. It's not, I wouldn't say it was softening the light massively. You know, if you were putting this, you know, in something like a light box or something like that, you probably have a better spread of the light. This just feels like it's just taken the edge off, but it still feels quite bright in front of me. In terms of an image on the camera, yeah, I still look like I'm lit up with some kind of you know, really harsh light there. So obviously, you know, I'm this 3.5, 4 foot away from the camera, if that. I guess, you know, you might be better off using something like this as an infill light rather than a direct light on the front of the camera. But I'm going to try just one more thing. I'm going to just turn that brightness down to, say, about 50%, something like that, and I'll try it without the filter on, and we can see what that does then. So that's the light pack down to about 50% brightness. Still same kind of distance from the camera. It doesn't feel quite as harsh a bright light in my face. Certainly I'm not feeling like I'm blinded whilst I'm actually in front of this. For me, it's not kind of thing you'd use outside to kind of like floodlight some kind of area or something like that. I don't think it's got the ability to throw light that far. But certainly when you're doing something like this, you know, where you're a few feet away from it, it does add something to it. Certainly when it's on higher brightness, but obviously, you know, you need to watch those batteries. In terms of image quality and you know, whether it's adding anything to the image, leave some feedback in the comments, guys. Let me know what you think. Whether it's overall worth just under £20, I'd probably say so. You know, you're never going to get super quality for something at that price. It probably adds, you know, a little bit of something as an infill light on your setup. People are you know, giving it, you know, this and all the other generic variants of it, you know, really good reviews for its price and what it offers and everything. And quite a few of those reviews are from YouTube users, so you know, they've got these similar kind of camera setups. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope this was of some use to you. If you've got any questions, leave them in the comments and I'll try and answer those as soon as I can. But you know, if you like the video, can I get a thumbs up? If you didn't, you know which button to press. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. So thanks for watching.